Ryan, what a cracking fight, mate.
Yeah, mate, fucking really enjoyed it. You know, Nathan Hardy, he came on, I think it was 2 or 3 days' notice, and what an account he did for himself. You know, I was landing hard, clean shots from the get-go, and he was still in there till round 7.
Do you know, the first 5 rounds, you were asking all the questions, but he had an answer to most of them.
He did.
But then in the 6th round, he didn't start answering too many back, and I think in the 7th round it was definitely the right decision to stop it, because it became a little bit of an onslaught. Yeah. But considering, like you said, you know, we've been preparing for this for 10 weeks, and you know, he's took it at short notice.
Well, this is it, and you know what? I did lose. You know, I lost a few supporters coming up, and you know, not that I'm got anything against that, but they must have thought immediately, oh, he's fighting a nobody. But no, we knew, we'd done our homework. He's not a nobody.
No, he's definitely
he comes
not.
And he definitely wins.
And,
you know,
and he was coming off the back of the best running of his career. You
there
know,
you go.
2 wins and a draw.
2 wins and a draw.
I think
unbeaten lads, weren't it?
All 3 of them unbeaten lads.
There we go. Then,
and not just 1 or 2. One of them was an 8-0, one was 11-0, and one was 4-0. So
you know, he ranked 46 in Britain before I.
He's fought, in fact, he had his first win on one of our shows where he fought a debutant called Tom Barlow, and he knocked him out in the 3rd round. Right. So we know how dangerous he is. He's fought our
punch.
He can.
He can punch. And
well, I didn't think you were going to get him out after, because he's normally vulnerable in the first couple of rounds.
Yeah.
Because his chin warms up. I've said this to him before. Sometimes you can rock him, and you were rocking him early on, but he seems to be incredible powers of recovery.
I could see that he was feeling them right down to his socks, but he was overcoming it, and you know, hats off to the ref. I think personally he done a very good job by stopping it when he did, because there's no need for him to take those shots. He was cut on his eye, you know, he was bashed up a bit, and you know, he can have Christmas off now, can't he? And
well, like I said, I think the first 5 rounds, like you say, you asked the questions and he had answers for most of them, but then round 6 and round 7 you were asking questions and he couldn't really answer back, and so when the referee did step in there, I think you'd landed about 4 big right hands consecutively, and you know, it was looking painful to watch.
Yeah, exactly. So you know, everyone likes to see brutality in boxing, but nobody likes to see someone taking shots and shots, because I certainly don't. No. But you know, as I say, Nathan Hardy, what a you know, what a tough man.
Yeah, but it didn't stop you throwing him though, did it?
Nah, it never does.
Ruthless is appropriate for you then, isn't it, mate?
Man, I know. There's fucking.
Hey, I tell you something, everyone was talking about that fight, saying what a great fight that would be between you and Mason. You know, the fight that should have happened. Because that performance there, I think you gave a few fans up here, mate. It was nice.
Yeah,
mate.
I hope so.
It was very aggressive from, right, you said from the get-go, mate. You were landing bombs, good left hooks, good body shots, and that sharp backhand of yours. You know, you sort of like trigger it with a light jab, and then suddenly you just fire it, boom.
Yeah.
And
that's something we have, to be fair, we've been working on, and you know, my trainer Spencer McCracken, ever since he's come on board, I've just improved and improved and improved. I've got down to 10 stone 7. I didn't have to be. The limit was 10-9 because there was no title on the line. Nathan Hardy was 10-11, I believe. I made 10-7 for the first time, and I felt very good at it. So I'm
happy. A lot of box ticks for you to go in for 2019.
2019 is a massive year. I truly believe it's a massive year for me and my team.
What's that take you down? 13-1 with 7 stoppages?
13-1 and 7 stoppages, yeah.
And all those 7 coming in, what, your last 8 or 9 fights?
I believe most of them are in the last few, I think I've had, I had 1 off,
Yeah, so I'm right, so those 7 in your last 8 wins?
Something like that, yeah.
I think that I was speaking to Peggy, who's our matchmaker. Is he your manager?
My manager, yeah.
He was saying, I think that loss on points to Adam Harper gave you a little kick up the arse.
Ah, massively. I mean, you can see it in there. I may have my odd patches where I've kind of took a step back, but I know what I'm trying to do. But my biggest mistake when I took that loss, I was waiting for him to finish, and then I was going. But now I go with them instead. And
you make sure you leave everything in the ring.
It's about believing in yourself, and we work hard enough to do that. So, but I'm chuffed with my performance.
An absolute pleasure to watch you, Ryan.
Thank you, Lee. Nice one. And can I just give a shout out to the sponsors?
Yeah.
I mean, if you just want to zoom in on them all, really.
Yeah, you go through. You go to the top.
Beetroots, they're my food sponsor. Massive, you know, huge company now. They're doing really well for themselves. They've jumped on board and helped me out hugely. Bluecon helped me out in my car insurance, and they've been a great support. Always buy tickets. Easy Lease Cars, give me my own personal car.
I've seen that one when I was down
yeah,
there.
you've seen it. Fen Boxing, a new brand, up and coming.
Yep.
It's
We're
boxing
not talking
equipment.
about them. We VIP.
Oh shit! Yeah. MTW, who do my sports massage.
Yeah.
You know, kept me very nice and subtle. Everyman Barbers. Where I get my hair cut, but I want to shout out Billy Smith Blaine as well, because he's the man who cuts the hair.
Yeah.
And then on the back, who we got, Lee?
You got CSG, Copper Specialist. What was it?
Yeah,
Cooper Specialist Groundworks.
That's my gaffer. I want to give a huge shout out to them actually, because he's allowed me a lot of time off in this camp to train
paid off, didn't it, mate?
have my days off and all that. So yeah, who else we got?
Cameron Construction, Roofing and Building Specialist.
Yeah, again, been on board since very start of my career. Sam Steele, good friend of mine.
And Emporium Total Fitness, is it, Jim?
Yeah, I'll have a look. Yeah, okay, so we got Emporium Gym. That's Warren, who's been on board since.
You know, I'm dyslexic.
Yeah, you know, been on board again from the very start. All my supplements, gym memberships, everything. And this is the one who gets me in the shape, along with Spencer. Supreme Fitness. Yeah, my good friend Haider Ali, who's been on board for a long time now. He's a friend of mine for years, so it's all going good. I'd like to thank all of them and all my loyal fans that have travelled all this way to come up.
Yeah, well, I think you gave me a treat there, and obviously hats off to Nathan, because you know, if it wouldn't been for him, there wouldn't have been a fight, and he came here and he gave you a good 7 rounds there, mate, which is great preparation for you to go into 2019. And I say, no, but he's not too good, because if you do match up with Mason, you're the enemy.
Nah, man, you know, it's a sport we're in, and we have to fight each other, so we'll see when it comes down to
as I said, like last time, I do think the fans will be in for a real treat if that does get made.
Yeah, most definitely.
And especially if that WBO European is on the line.
Be nice, yeah.
That could bring out something special in you two.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
Alright, Ryan. Take care, mate.
Thanks to VIP as well for having me on the show.
Pleasure.
Nice one, mate.